Today I want to show you how I made my dragon leg armor. I cut out my pattern from 5mm EVA foam. I always use sharp knives so my edges are clean and there's less tidying up I have to do later on. I like to heat shape round parts of armor before gluing them together. So I put on a respirator, heat up pieces of knee armor, and then shape them over a polystyrene ball. Once they cool down, I apply contact adhesive and glue the pieces together. If you never use contact cement, you apply a thin layer to the edges, let it dry, and then press the edges together. When the glue is fully dry, I heat shape the armor again. The armor was made from a lot of small sections, so I laid it out to make sure I glued the right parts together. Since I was going to use foam clay, I wanted to make the base as sturdy as possible. I glued a thick wire on the inside of the leg armor. If you apply foam clay onto a flexible base, it's more likely to start peeling off over time. Then I moved on to the attachments and glued on D-rings. And with the base finished, I moved on to the details. I applied water to the armor so foam clay sticks to it. When working with foam clay, it is important to work at one section at a time. It dries pretty fast, and then it's a lot harder to actually sculpt any details into it. All of the spikes I'm adding are also made from foam clay. I just made them in advance, so at this point they are fully dry. When I'm done with all the sculpting, I'll leave the armor to dry for at least 48 hours. Then I apply a couple of layers of black primer. This saves me a little bit of time because I always start painting with black base. My yellow acrylic paint actually doesn't have very good pigmentation, so I applied a little bit of white acrylic underneath it. Then I painted the edges with orange and red to make it look like magma. To make the texture really pop, I use grey acrylic paint, and at the end I highlight it with white. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye!